Okay, so today we're going to be learning about tangent ratio. So tangent is one of the three trigonometric functions that we use to find the measure of angles and sides. So here is the sine, cosine, and tangent. Today we will focus on tangent. The tangent ratio for the angle here will be opposite over adjacent. Okay, so the adjacent side will be right here. This is the adjacent based on the angle of reference, right? So that's the adjacent, and directly opposite will be directly opposite to the angle right here. So we call that the opposite. So this will be the opposite, which will be right here. Okay, so the tangent ratio of angle A will be opposite over adjacent. So in this case, it will be tangent of A equals to the segment BC over AC. Okay, let's apply the tangent ratio to example number 1. They want us to find the tangent ratio according to T and U. Let's do T first. So if we do T, the angle here is going to be tangent of T is going to be equals to the opposite, which will be 3 over adjacent, which will be 4. Okay, we can box this answer. And now we're going to do tangent of U. Well, now the opposite is going to change, right? So we look directly across the U, and that will give us 4. So then tangent of U will be opposite, which will be 4, opposite over adjacent. We don't need the hypotenuse in this one. That'll be for the other trigonometric functions, which are sine and cosine. Okay, so box the answers. Find the tangent ratio for J and K. Go ahead and give it a try. Pause the video. Okay, now let's go to find this one now that you have paused the video. So you're gonna do tangent of J equals to, once again, opposite over adjacent. The opposite on this angle will be 7, and the adjacent will be 3. We're going to do the K now, so tangent of K will be opposite over adjacent. Okay, we're making good progress. Let's go ahead and go to this one. Find the value of W to the nearest tenth. Okay. So W is the length over here. So we're going to do tangent of the angle, which is 54, equals to opposite, which will be given by W. So opposite will be W over adjacent, which will be 10. And here we're going to solve for W, so we can do cross multiplication. W times 1 is W. 10 times that quantity, I'm just going to rewrite it. And this is how you input it. Make sure that your mode, it's on degrees. I think all calculators should be already set up to degrees, not radians. No gradients, should be degrees. Mine is already in degrees. So you put 10 times the tangent of 54. And they want us to run to the nearest tenth, so that will be 13.8. Okay. So it'll be 13.8. It's approximately 13.8. go ahead and pause the video and try to do this by yourself, and then resume the video when you're done. Okay, I'm assuming that you paused the video, so I'm going to go over the answer. So we're gonna do tangent. I'm gonna use this one. So I'm gonna use tangent of 57 equals to opposite, which would be W, over adjacent 2.5. Then I'm going to cross multiply. Notice that I'm not doing the math yet, I'm just rewriting it, and then I'm ready to punch it in. Okay, so now I'm gonna punch it in. I'm gonna do 2.5 times tangent of 57, and I should get approximately 3.8. I should get approximately 3.8. Okay. I'm going to try this one now. Look at the angle of reference. Look directly across. That's going to be the opposite, and this is the adjacent. If the hypotenuse would have been given and not this one, then you will have to find the adjacent to find the tangent ratio. But for this one, you're looking for x. So you can't use Pythagorean theorem here because you don't know what x is. So you have to use tangent. So tangent of 62 equals to opposite over adjacent, which will be 12 over x. Put a 1 underneath and do cross multiplication. 12 times 1 is 12. X times tangent of 62. So just rewrite it. 12 is a little far away, but to solve for x, you simply just divide by tangent of 62. Divide by tangent of 62. And now it's just a matter of punching it in your calculator. 12 divided by tangent of 62, and you get 6.38, which rounds to 6.4. Okay, let's do question number 5. You're measuring the height of a water slide. You stand 58 meters from the base of the slide. You measure an angle of elevation from the ground to the top of the water slide to be 13. Find the height of the slide to the nearest meter. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with here. So it looks like you're measuring a height of the water slide. So here's, you stand 58 meters from the base of the slide. So pretend right here, this is 58. So I'm gonna pretend like this is, maybe here is 58 meters. Alright, we're trying to find out how big this is. With the angle created here, so angle here is 13 degrees, like that. So you are measuring the height of a water slide. Here's my water slide. It looks like this is a very steep water slide. Okay. You stand 58 meters from the base. You measure an angle of elevation. Okay, so this is the base. This is where I'm standing right here. I'm standing right here. But the angle of elevation is measured right here is 13. To the ground or from the ground, so from here 13 to the top of the water slide. Find the height. Okay, so find the height, and we know this is 58. Okay, so we have our triangle, 58, x, and then 13. We're going to do the tangent ratio. So tangent of 13 equals to opposite over adjacent. So this is the opposite, right? The opposite over the adjacent. So the opposite will be x, adjacent will be 58. Now I can simply cross multiply. X times x is x, and this will be 58 times the tangent of 13. And now it's just a matter of punching it in here. 58 times tangent of 58. Sorry, 58 times tangent of 13. And that should give us the answer. So x should be approximately 13.4. That's going to be the height of the find the height of the slide to the nearest meter. Okay, that's how high it is right here. So this is like your height. Okay, this is it. We are done with the tangent ratio, and now you guys get to practice. Use this right here. Use this one here, and you can look at the answers right here to see if you're making the right progress. Some of this you will find the angle. You will have to find the angle, so I'll make a second video for this one. Okay, see you guys on the next video.